of Knockout Night.
I am Ross Turbo Levine.
I am Majid Al Nakbi.
I am Kampani Junior.
I am Bryce Mills.
I am Anthony Dawrani.
I am Ashley Chilkane.
I am Rowan Day.
I am Juman Wazir.
This is Fattah the Ottoman.
I am Jonathan.
I am Oscar Lee.
I am Abdul Fattah.
I am Dawrani, and this is Knockout Night.
The Ripper.
You wanna know my name, then go and tell us up. You wanna know my game, Suicide Squad. Pistol on my waist, I might make a mistake. Headshot on my gun and my crane. Drugs every corner, this is Gotham City. Killer crop, came to kidnap you to cut out your kidney. Ain't no mercy, got that purple Lamborghini lurking. Count money, drug residue, even blood on it. He had it driving till I put my cuz on it. Kicking in the door for the Suicide Squad. Needle in my arms, so I'm do or die for it.
Jeff Mayweather is a great kickboxer. Not many people know.
Ladies and gentlemen, moving straight into our next bout. It is a boxing bout sanctioned for 4 rounds in a middleweight boxing contest. Introducing first, coming to the red corner from Kabul, Afghanistan, Ahmad Dawrani.
Dawrani, 26 years old, hometown Afghanistan, boxing out of Afghan Boxing Champs Gym. He was the TK Boxing Champ and Afghan National Champion and looking fly as ever.
And I'll tell you what, at the weigh-ins, the pre-fight weigh-ins, best dressed guy there by far.
Now, his opponent for the evening.
He's making the most of his debut.
From the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Julaidan Abdul Fattah.
3 wins under his belt for Abdul Fattah, 2 by KO. Fighting out of Saudi Arabia, he's the former Saudi champ. We have 2 champs on our hands. We'll see which one is ready to bring it. He's looking fly as ever too. Loving the style from these gentlemen here. Proudly repping their flag tonight.
Jeff, you're quite the fashionista. Who do you give the edge to as far as ring attire?
Give it to, what's his name?
Dawrani?
Yes.
I like the tassels too, Jeff.
How do you spell that, Jeff?
I don't know.
There will be a spelling bee later in the evening for all these fighters.
This next bout is a boxing matchup sanctioned for 4 rounds in the middleweight division. Our referee in charge of the action, referee Claude Guam. Reintroducing first, fighting out of the red corner, he is 26 years old, stands at a height of 175 centimeters and 147 pounds. From Kabul, Afghanistan, he makes his first professional debut here live in front of you guys at the luxurious 5-Palm Jumeirah. He boasts a record of 30 wins, 10 by way of knockout and 1 loss. The former Afghanistan national champion, representing Afghanistan champion boxing gym. From Kabul, Afghanistan, Ahmad Samir Dawrani. And now, for his opponent, coming in at 40 years old with an official weight of 147 pounds, from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, he was the challenger of the World Boxing Super Series in Saudi Arabia, and he is a Saudi Arabian national champion. Give it up for Julaidan Abdul Fattah! Referee Claude will now be giving his final instructions to the boxers.
You have received the all instructions in the changing room. Obey my command, protect yourself all the time. Touch gloves.
Jeff, Rishi's doing a great job, but I think they missed their calling on the show. They should have had you in there doing the ring announcing. I'm sure you'd have been aced these names.
Of course.
These boys are ready to play. Saudi Arabia versus Afghanistan tonight. Abdul Fattah, quite the length. Looks like he has the reach advantage in this bout. Nice quick jab from the Scorpion. Dawrani seems to be feeling it out more as he pours it down on the body and gets out quickly. Nice movement. Looks like Abdul Fattah would like to keep him in the corner a little bit more, landing those nice body shots. Excellent body work from Dawrani.
Damn, big
hands.
Jeff, most of these guys tonight are not going to be too familiar with their opponents. So when you go out there not knowing the skill level of your opponent, what are the things you're looking for early on, and are you going to be a little more conservative?
Well, you should be a little conservative, but you should start out with your jab and let your jab dictate what happens after that.
The jab always lets you find what else is going to flow after. Helps you find the distance.
Big winging shots from Dawrani.
Keeping him in the corner yet again for the Scorpion. Nice combinations there as they get tied up and return to the center ring. They both seem to have the same style of staying patient and then exploding.
Yeah, definitely seeing a little bit of a chess match here early on, both feeling each other out.
Nice overhand right from Dawrani. He just put everything he had into that body shot, knowing that it will wear him down. Keeping him in the corner for Dawrani. The 26-year-old is pouring it on. Abdul Fattah is certainly trying to close the distance on him. As a taller fighter, surprising. Final 10 seconds of the first round. Nice body rip. And that'll do it for round number one. Both showing grit and determination, wanting that W. And maybe, if we're lucky, somebody will be getting that knockout tonight.
Jeff, who'd you give that first round to?
First round was
We'll let you say the color of the corner. I know you don't want to attempt those names, so.
Yeah, I definitely don't know the name, but
What were your thoughts, Jeff?
no, I thought the round was even.
Yeah, both guys had their moments. I saw a little more wing and punch than I like to see. What do they need to clean up here to improve the second round?
I mean, I think the taller guy needs to establish his jab and then find the openings.
All right, round two underway. Thanks so much to those joining us across the world on Fight.tv. So happy to have you here tonight on the first ever Badou Jack Promotions card, live here from Dubai. Amazing venue here at the Five Palm, Jumeirah. Exchange of straight punches there.
Both men showing exciting energy for round number 2. The Scorpion making sure to keep him moving backwards. Gotta love it when the corners get passionate.
Yeah. They seem pretty confident
nice
they got
body
Dawrani
shot
hurt.
from the Scorpion. I like how Dawrani keeps it simple with the 1s and 2s because it's working. Oh, that rocked him. Do we have our first knockout of the night? No, he's up.
No, he looks like he's recovering.
Dawrani is jazzed up after that one. He's going to recover from this fight. Excuse me, that shot. But let's see how it affects him going forward. Continues to throw on the power. He senses that he's hurt and he wants to finish it. The Scorpion answers with a nice body shot. But how long can he keep him off of him? Excellent combinations from Dawrani.
What are you doing right now, Jeff? You're in trouble, you're hurt. What is your tactic to get out of that situation?
Well, you gotta hold on. Hold on till you can recover. Clear your head.
More movement. Circling out. Gotta give it to the Scorpion for continuing to move forward. He is looking a little wobbly, though, on those legs.
And then, of course, the danger is if you're the person that's knocked down your opponent, you have to make sure not to punch yourself
he's
out.
Getting straight through that guard right now. And it looks like the Scorpion is just trying to hold on right now. His gloves are literally at his waistline.
It's a matter of time.
That's
He's wobbling.
dangerous. Excellent combination from the Scorpion. Maybe he's getting a second wind. He just needs to last these 10 seconds. And that'll do it for round number 2.
Jeff, Dawrani dropped his opponent, but he was not able to finish him off. You're in the corner. What are you telling him? Are you worried about possibly he being a little upset that he wasn't able to finish things off?
No, not at all. I mean, the most important thing is winning one round at a time, and he won that round clearly. So he's on his way. He's going in the right direction.
And then you get the knockdown. You get that 10-8 round. These are only 4-rounders. So does that give you a little extra confidence knowing that, you know, it's a bigger lead than you might have in, say, a 10-round fight?
As a fighter, no, you don't actually even think about that. You don't ever even think about the fact that you knocked the guy down. You don't even worry about the point system at all.
On to round number 3. Let's see if the Scorpion can hang on for one more round. Dawrani is just oozing confidence right now. He knows he's on top. Oh, and he gets rocked!
Wow.
Will that give the Scorpion the power that he needs? Big smile on the Scorpion's face right now. Excellent cross landing. Both men showing extreme grit right now.
It was almost a case of overconfidence. You talked about Dawrani feeling himself, and then all of a sudden things change really,
Absolutely.
really quickly.
All it takes is to get your guard down once, and you're going to pay for it. This is turning into a slugfest, and I got to say, Jody, I'm loving it.
Absolutely. We're here tonight for knockouts. Haven't seen a knockout yet, but we've seen
It's early on.
We've seen some fighters drop.
That's what I'm saying. It's early on in the night.
It's a matter of time.
Dawrani in the red and green trunks. Abdul Fattah in the white and gold. Quick tie-up. The Scorpion is still a little wobbly. But then again, he's very tall. It could just be his stance. It's one of the two.
Yeah, tall guys get awkward a little bit.
Sometimes. Nice body shot from the Scorpion, though.
Jeff, you don't have to worry about that, fortunately.
Being tall?
Yeah.
Not at all.
Me neither, Jeff. I'm 5'1" on a good day. These boys are not backing down. They want this win. Abdul Fattah, with his professional career, has 2 knockouts to his name, so he does possess that power, but it looks like Dawrani is just pouring it on.
Yeah, it was back and forth. Dawrani had it earlier.
Jab.
Abdul Fattah came back, and now we have Dawrani on the offense again.
Oh, mouth guard looking a little bloody for the Scorpion. Each of them have tasted the power of one another, and I think they're starting to respect it a little more. Not so aggressive, trying to be a little more technical. They are both finding homes for that right hand, though. And that'll do it for round number 3. Both standing strong, showing a lot of power from both opponents. I don't know. This one's a tough one to call. I mean, we do have a standing 8 count for the Scorpion, but he has come back with a lot of power.
Yeah, I think it's been an even fight pretty much otherwise, so I think because of the knockdown, you have to give Dawrani the advantage, although he almost tasted the canvas himself this last round, but we'll see how this last round goes. Jeff, just looking at him right here, who do you think has the advantage going into the final round?
So far, I think the fight is very close, but I would actually give it to the, I don't know the name. So.
Dawrani, the guy that didn't get dropped.
Yeah. Jeff, are you watching? Watch the fight.
No, he just doesn't.
All right, we are on to the 4th and final round for these 2 gentlemen. They have certainly left it all on the canvas. Let's see who comes out on top.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Dawrani extremely eager.
And final round.
Abdul Fattah is doing a great job of keeping his distance with that long jab. He doesn't want, lands a great shot. Quick tie up. It's smart of Dawrani to want to tie that up. He wants none of that. I don't know, that might be a trip.
Yep,
We're going to go with the trip.
Wild punches from both men right now.
As the smaller fighter, that overhand right is one of my favorites. Finds a home every time on that tall fighter. It's unexpected, especially if you're in the pocket together.
You know, funny you say that, Jeff. I know that's one of your favorite punches, the overhand right, especially with shorter fighters.
I knew I liked you, Jeff.
Makes one of us. I've been taking his abuse for years. I had to give a little bit back.
Dawrani's hands are getting a little low for comfort. And Scorpion continues to pour it on. Nice body shot from the Scorpion, but Dawrani answers right back. Just attacking that body. I gotta say, Jody, it makes me very nervous to see hands so low.
Yeah,
as a Muay Thai fighter, we have that high guard, we keep it high.
Well, boxing, you should have your hands up. I was gonna say defense is at a premium this fight. If I'm instructing, I'm saying just throw some straight punches because basically every single thing lands.
Exactly, this is a slugfest. They don't call this knockout night for nothing. These boys are looking for that knockout. Getting a little fancy with the handwork, Jeff. Do you see that? Giving him a little here I go. Excellent right hand.
Abdul Fattah seems to have worn down a little bit. fatiguing. Let's see if Dawrani can capitalize.
Blood coming from the mouth of the Scorpion, blood falling from the nose of Dawrani. These men mean business. 10 seconds left of this insane fight. Pouring it on in the corner is Dawrani, hoping to come out on top, and that will do it for round number 4. That was an incredible show, incredible performance from both of these fighters. That was a tough one to call. Jody, Jeff, what are we thinking?
I don't... Go ahead, Jeff. What were your thoughts?
Well, I thought that Dawrani.
No, that's out.
That's Abdul Fattah.
Okay, Dawrani, I thought won the fight.
Yeah, he was much more aggressive, landing a lot of clean shots, and he did obtain that standing 8 count, so we know he won at least one of those rounds.
Is that the difference to you, the knockdown?
That may be the difference, but actually, he stole the last round as well.
Absolutely. Those aggressive fighters, the ones that aren't afraid to stay in the pocket, and he was honestly walking through a lot of what the Scorpion was throwing at him.
All right, Jeff, thanks so much for joining us. Before we get the decision, we'll have you back shortly, but we're going to have you replaced as Badou Jack's going to join us for the next fight. So we'll see you in shortly, Jeff.
We're going to send it back over to Rishi Paniker, our MC for the evening, to announce our winner. I love how both men feel extremely confident, repping their flags tonight. Countries on their backs. Badou Jack Promotions at the beautiful 5 Palm Jumeirah in Dubai, the heart of the Middle East. We're seeing a couple of our incredible guests tonight. You know, Jody, it's always funny to see when the coaches are so passionate. They're just as sweaty as their fighters. You can see how passionate they are. They want this win just as bad as their fighter.
Exactly. They didn't take the physical damage, but emotionally
the mental toll that it takes. I mean, I know I speak for my coach, Sensei Cornell. That poor man. The mental toll that he takes.
And Badou's trainer, Lou Duvall, same thing. That guy's a nut in the corner. Prince Nassim in the house.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got royalty in the house, boxing royalty. I saw Prince Nassim on camera.
Rishi Paniker giving the appropriate shout out. Let's see who comes out
Ladies
on top.
and gentlemen, after 4 rounds, we go to the scorecards. Judge 1 ruled in favor 40-35 in favor of blue. Judge 2 ruled in favor 38-37 in favor of red. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by majority decision, Samir Ahmad Dawrani.
Samir comes out on top, and you can tell how excited him and his team are.
Samir Khan at the table
Giving him his
Prince
first
Nassim
win
as
Scorpion
well.
seems
on
a
his
little
first
upset about the
professional
decision.
debut.
Seems very upset, not sure. The coach might object to this decision.
The role of a champion is far greater than defeating his opponent inside of the ring. He takes on a responsibility as an ambassador, a hero, and more importantly, as a source of hope for children that have lost theirs. The Badou Jack Foundation was established to give children across the globe a fighting chance of life. From the self-sustaining program we've developed to providing essential nutrition to malnourished and impoverished children in refugee camps, to launching the Badou Jack Education Center to help teach those that cannot afford proper education, we take on these challenges wholeheartedly. This is our mission. The mission of the Badou Jack Foundation.